I finished Fishman Island. Thanks to the One Piece card game, it motivated me to finish fucking god-awful Fishman Island. What was so bad about it? Oh, you know what? Here. I'm going to be opening some One Piece cards here in a minute anyway. Might as well talk about Fishman Island and everything I hated about it. Fishman Island takes everything that One Piece was doing really well in Marineford and wipes its whole ass with it. The Fishman Island arc is a tedious chore to push through, and it is unwatchable without One Piece. One Piece is a godsend and the only way to actually push through that arc. Everything about it undoes everything Marineford did great. It is truly a wash. Like, it is trash. And it's so insulting that it's a really important arc because of, like, Shirahoshi. But my god. So, the villain might legitimately be the worst villain I've ever seen in anime. Hody Jones is just a diet, great value Arlong, but significantly more cringe. And I feel like has no real character to him at all, other than just being addicted to meth. That's it. Like, he's just a pill-popping lunatic, and nothing beyond that. He's not clever, he's not crafty, he's not even strong. Like, the Straw Hats are 1,000 times more powerful than all of the villains, so anytime they fight, it's instantly over. There's no tension. It's so dumb. Like, everyone's just cannon fodder in the arc. And Sanji is miserable in the first, 20 episodes where he just constantly starts bleeding out from nosebleeds, which was a really good gag initially in the beginning of that arc, but they kept playing it up, and he just had nothing to do until the very end. Didn't you take, 8 months finishing that? Yeah, because it sucks. It's so boring. It's so boring. Like, if I didn't get into the One Piece card game, I probably still wouldn't have bothered finishing Fishman Island. Like, there's just never any motivation to watch it. Even with One Piece, it's just bad. Nosebleed, a good gag, is a terrible take. It was just fine the first time it happened in the arc, because that's just part of Sanji's character. So they played it off in the beginning of the arc, and it's like, ha ha ha, good one. And then it keeps happening for 20 episodes. And then it becomes a pivotal point of Sanji in the beginning, where he does nothing in the arc. Just read the manga. Yeah, I know, but I've already committed to catching up on anime only. Yeah, Fishman Island is undoubtedly the worst arc. Not even close. I watched all of One Piece in a year. Fishman Island took 4 months because of it. Yeah, because it's a complete fucking waste of time. It truly is a waste. It's almost as, well, it is worse than, what was that Wampo arc? What the fuck was that one? I forgot the name of that arc. Drum Island or something? It's actually worse than that. No, I know it gets good after Fishman Island. I know everything that happens. But it's almost impossible to go through Fishman Island. It super sucks. Did you like Skypiea? Fucking hated Skypiea. I did not like Skypiea at all, which is apparently another extremely important one to the overarching story. I thought Skypiea was trash, Fishman Island is worse. What's your favorite so far then? Marineford. Not close. Not even close. Do you count Impelled Down with Marineford? I do. I kind of put them both together. But I know they're two separate arcs. But when I say Marineford, I'm including Impelled Down. Foxy Pirate trumps Marineford. I don't know about that. Fucking Davy back games. I just know Charlie will suffer through Wano up until the very end. I don't think so. Like I said, I know everything that happens in the next coming arcs. I know pretty much everything about One Piece. Because I caught little bits and pieces of the vast majority of the episodes. So I don't think I'm going to dislike Wano. I might not like Punk Hazard all that much. But we'll see. It's not going to be worse than Fishman. Favorite Straw Hat? Zoro. Zoro's still my favorite so far. Would you consider One Piece the greatest anime? Nope. I haven't caught up yet. But I wouldn't consider it the greatest anime yet. I'm liking it. I like it a lot. But I don't think it's the greatest anime. What's the greatest then? For the greatest anime, you'd have to go to the actual huge classics that legitimately changed it. So a Dragon Ball, an Akira, the main, those pushed anime into the mainstream. For something to be the greatest, I think it has to be historically significant to the overall medium. Even something God, what was it called? I didn't watch it growing up, but god damn it, what was it? Not Ninja Scroll. What the fuck was it? Ghost in the Shell. I don't know why I struggled so hard with Ghost in the Shell. What's a beloved anime you can't stand? Easy answer is Rurouni Kenshin. I used to love Rurouni Kenshin growing up. Turns out the author is a pedophile who got a slap on the wrist, got a small fine, no jail time for being a legitimate pedophile with tons of child porn. And the manga industry welcomed him back with open arms. But I guess it's kind of cheating because it's not like a beloved anime I didn't like. Like, I used to really like Rurouni Kenshin, but now I hate it because of him. One Piece or Naruto? I think One Piece is a better story. Like, I am blown away by One Piece's story and how deep and very well told it is for the most part. The pacing in the anime betrays the really good writing. But I think Naruto actually has probably the best choreography in all of anime. I was actually, earlier today, re-watching Naruto fight scenes, just reminiscing on how good it was. It's really, even all these years later, still kind of unmatched. Even with some of the more recent like smash hits like Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, the choreography doesn't really touch Naruto, like prime Naruto. Like, the animation's so much better in the modern age, but the choreography in Naruto is inspired. Kakashi Obito fight still top 3 in anime. That's actually what sent me down the rabbit hole again. It's so good. It's still so good. So I saw this floating around on Twitter earlier today, and I was like, fuck, it's amazing. And then I just started going back and rewatching classic fights. Rock Lee vs. Gaara, of course, is the classic. Agreed. Rock Lee, one of the most wasted characters of all time. I know, he got done so dirty. It's such a shame. Naruto has some of the hypest shit sandwiched in between mountains of filler. Yeah, well, it's not as bad as Boruto. Boruto is 60% filler or something crazy like that. But Boruto's got some really hype fights too. I don't know why there's so much trash plaguing Naruto and Boruto. So much filler. Isn't it 80%? Is it 80%? I keep forgetting. I'll look it up again. It's 74% filler. Nope. That was over 2 years ago. As of this year, at least according to this, it's 84% filler. I don't know which to believe, but either way, it's over 70% of that show is filler. What's even the point at that rate? I don't know why they don't just stop. Like, I don't know why for Boruto they didn't just stop when the manga went on hiatus. Or maybe they did, and I'm unfamiliar, but I know the manga's on hiatus, and I know that it's not a weekly manga. Thus, for the production on the anime, they just keep filling in blanks with shit nobody wants to watch. Which I don't see the point. It's completely just a waste of time. They need a Boruto Kai. That's so true. Favorite fight in all of anime? I'd have to really think about it. All of the ones that pop in my head are actually Naruto. The only one that pops into my... Well, there's 2 that pop into my head that aren't Naruto. And this one's just kind of recency bias, but Sukuna vs. Mahoraga. And Bleach, actually. The first fight, or the final fight with Captain Kuchiki. Did DBZ have any great fights? For its time, it did.